Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share how you can exploit WordPress 5.0's vulnerability and also how you can perform privilege escalation steps. So for that we are going to use TryHackMe. There are plenty of rooms, so we are going to try this on blog room. So first of all we will try to log into TryHackMe. I have already logged into this. Now I will click on learn. Therefore click on all rooms to access all the rooms. Now we are going to perform privilege installation and penetration testing on web-based application. So simply click on web. Here you will find multiple web apps where you can perform this. I want to find vulnerability in WordPress, so I will simply search for WordPress. So there is one room called blog. So I will try to use this blog. Simply click on that blog machine. It will take some time to load. I have already joined this room. You need to click on join room. Now click on start machine. This will take approx 1 minute to assign IP address to this machine. Just scroll down below to find a task of this machine. Okay, there are plenty of tasks like finding a root.txt flag, user.txt flag, where was user.txt found, what CMS was Billy using, what version of the above CMS was being used. So we need to find all these answers. To access this machine, we need to set up our VPN. Okay, to set up VPN, you can just scroll up and click on access machine. Here, click on open VPN. It will download your VPN file. Now, open Terminator. I have already downloaded this VPN file. Now, to split this, use Ctrl Shift E. To split it horizontally, use Command Ctrl Shift O. To maximize this, use Command Windows up arrow. Now, to access the VPN, we need to log in as a root. So, to log in as a root, you need to use command sudo -i. I am currently logged in as a Kali user. So, it is asking password of Kali user. Password of Kali user is Kali. Press enter. Now, here you can see I am successfully logged in as a root user. Now, to check this, you can use command who am I. It will display current user. So, you just use who am I. Here you can see it is a root user. Now, to connect to the VPN, we need to change the directory where we have downloaded our VPN file. So, I have downloaded a VPN file in /home/kali/desktop/tryhackme. So, just use cd and path. Now after ls you can see our file is decryptor.vpn. To connect to VPN, use command open VPN decryptor.ovpn and press enter. So it will establish VPN connection to your server. Now to check whether you are connected to VPN or not, you can use command IPA. So simply use IPA. Here you can see it gave us IP 10.9.10.208. Now we are successfully connected to VPN. Now open web browser to check whether your machine is launched or not. Here you can see it assigned us IP 10.10.15.59. So you can simply copy this IP address and you can try to ping to this IP address by your terminal. First of all, we will try to scan this machine. So to scan this, we are going to use here nmap tool. So you can use command like nmap-sc-s capital V, or if you want to find open ports of this machine, then you can use nmap-capital P small n and IP address. So it will start finding all open ports of our target system. We will split this window by Ctrl Shift O, and if you want to learn more about nmap command, then you can use nmap-help pipe operator less. So it will display all the options. Like there are multiple options you can use. -pn is used for treat all hosts as online and skip host the rest discoveries. You can use enter to scroll down below. To exit from this, you can use command q. So it will quit from this help. Okay. Now open a web browser. Try to access our target system. Paste IP in the URL tab. So it will load our target site. Here you can see it is a WordPress site and it is default WordPress theme. After scrolling down below, you can see it is showing that powered by WordPress, means this is hosted on WordPress. Simply copy this, open TryHackMe. And our last task was what is CMS of this. So what CMS was Billy using? You can paste your answer here. It's a WordPress. Click on submit. Now another question is what version of CMS was being used. We need to find this. To find this, we will again open our target blog. So just go to target blog, right click there. Sorry, I have selected WordPress, so it is not showing any option. Just left click anywhere and again click on right button, then view page source. Use Ctrl F to find generator. Okay, here you can see it is showing that content WordPress 5.0 means our target CMS version is 5.0. You can copy this target version, select and copy this, open TryHackMe, and here it is showing that in the form of 5.0. Click on submit. This answer is also correct. Now we need to find user root as well as root flag of this. So for that, here you can see nmap result port 22 80 139 445. These four ports are open. 22 is used for SSH, means it will be a Linux based operating system. It is hard to remember the IP, so instead of accessing a VM as a IP, we can set up our DNS. So to set up DNS, we will use command vi/etc/host. So vi is a text editor. Instead of that, you can use nano too. So after that, you can use I to insert into this. Okay, but currently we are into Kali user and we don't have permission to write this. For write permission, we need to exit from this. So to exit, we will use escape colon q. Now to use nano as a root user, you can use sudo nano/etc/host and enter password of Kali. It's a Kali. Okay, currently we are into nano session. Now paste our target IP. Sorry, just open web browser and copy IP. Go to TryHackMe, or from here you can copy IP 10.10.53.59. Paste our target IP here. Use tab, then give any URL like you want. So I am giving here blog.htb, or it is a TryHackMe, so I will use THM, short form of TryHackMe. And to save this, you can use Ctrl O, enter. To exit from this, use Ctrl X. We have successfully set up our DNS. Now just try to access URL. So it was a blog.thm. Here you can see we have successfully set up DNS and successfully able to access this blog.thm. Now it will be easy for us to remember this. Now open a new tab. We already know that this is a WordPress 5.0 version. So to find its exploit, we will go to exploit.db. Here we will find exploits of WordPress 5.0. Just try to use /wp-admin to check its login page. So here you can see it has successfully redirected to wp-login.php. Use default credential like admin login. No, it invalid credential. Use admin password, invalid credentials. Okay, we need to brute force this user credential. To brute force this user credential, we can use command wp scan. So use wp scan. To get more help about wp scan, use --help. It is taking too long time to respond. We can just exit from this by Ctrl C. And to find its manual, you can use command man wp scan. So it will load manual of wp scan. WP scan is WordPress security scanner, and it is a manual of this. So there are multiple options like --URL and many more. To exit from this, you can use Q. We need to find a username of our target system. So for that, we will use command wp scan --URL. Our target URL is http://blog.thm. we need to enumerate username. So I will use here hyphen enumerate u. Click on enter. So it will start enumerating all the users on our target machine. Okay, meanwhile go to exploit db and in search box search for WordPress 5.0 because our target system is using WordPress 5.0 as we seen before. Click on enter to search. After searching, you can see there are multiple exploits like WordPress 5.0 remote code execution, crop image shell, remote code execution, and so many. And our second payload exploit is crop image shell upload vulnerability, and its author is Metasploit. So we will use Metasploit here, and you can check it is verified by exploit db. So simply click on our first exploit. Okay, there are total two CVEs of this exploit. Scroll up, it is CVE 2019-8943 and CVE 2019-8942. You can get information about that. Okay, so after WP scan you can see it enumerate multiple users like kwheel, bjoel, and many more. You can save those user in users.txt file. So use nano users.txt and copy paste all usernames. Our post user is kwheel, paste it using Control Shift V. Another user is bjoel. So just select, right click and copy that user, enter, and paste by Control Shift V. Save this by Control Shift O. Other users are, those are not username, so save this by Control Shift O. Exit from this by Control X. After ls you can see there is one file users.txt. Now we have users, we need to brute force passwords. So to brute force password we can use a WP scan again. Just use command WP scan --url. Our target URL is http://blog.thm. We know users, so I will use hyphen capital U. Give your users list, it's a user.txt. Else you can use specific user. It will take some time to scan multiple users, so I will use single user. Our first user was kwheel, so I will use hyphen capital U, and our first user is kwheel. Here you can see kwheel. Now we need to provide dictionary list, so use hyphen capital P and our dictionary path. So our default dictionary is rocku.txt, so it is in /user/share/wordlist/rocku.txt. Click on enter. After this it will start brute forcing all the passwords of our target user. Our command is wp scan --url http://blog.thm -u for user. User is kwheel, -p for dictionary, and provide dictionary /user/share/wordlist/rocku.txt. Click on enter. So it will start brute forcing all the user passwords. It will take some time. Meanwhile we can go to web browser. In exploit db you can see there is CVE ID, so just copy any CVE ID, select and copy. Open terminal. We are going to use Metasploit, so use MSF console. It is Metasploit framework console. Hit enter button. It will take some time to load MSF console. You can clear any screen by Control L. We are successfully connected to Metasploit framework. Now we need to find our exploit. So just use command search and paste our copied CVE ID by Control Shift V. Okay, it's our CVE ID. Hit enter. After entering you can see there is one exploit, exploit slash multi slash http slash wp crop rc. So we are going to use this exploit and its rank is excellent. So to use this exploit, use command use and id of this. So its id is 0, so you can simply use 0, else you can paste full path of this. So its path is use space exploit slash multi slash http slash wp underscore crop underscore rc and hit enter. Here you can see we are successfully able to use this exploit. Now we need to find all the necessary options of this. So to find options, you can use command show options. There are multiple options. So first one is yellow host. It is a local host, means it's our IP, attacker IP. To find our IP address, you can just use command IPA. So it will display us our IP address. So our IP is 10.9.10.208. Copy this IP address. In Metasploit framework, use command set and name of parameter is yellow host space paste our IP by Ctrl Shift V. Now use again show options. Here you can see we have successfully set up our yellow host. Now you can set L port as you want. I am not going to change any port here. You can change if you want. Just scroll up and there are multiple options like our host, passwords, and it is required because there is yes option of that parameter, means you need to enter this information. Now we will set up our rhost. So use set rhost and it's a blog.thm. You can use IP of our target machine too. Now use show options, scroll up, there is another option username. So we need to set up username. We captured two users, so we are going to use here kwill user. So use command here set username and kwill and hit the enter. Again use show options. Now we have nearly everything, only password is remaining and we are currently brute forcing the password using WP scan. So wait until we captured the correct password. Here you can see our scanning is completed and there is one valid combination found. Username is kwill and password is qtpy1. Okay, just try to access our web browser and try to log in via these credentials. Our username is kwill and password is qtpy1 and click on login. If we are successfully able to log in by using this credential, then we can easily exploit this. In title you can see it is showing dashboard, means we are successfully logged into WordPress. You can check its profile and any information if you want. Okay, now we need to perform our attack. So for that we will use Terminator again. Go to Metasploit framework. To extend this, use command Ctrl Shift X. It will enlarge our window. Now to set up password, use command set password and our password is qtpy1. So use set password and password is qtpy1. Hit enter button. Now use show options. Here you can see we have set up everything. Every required field is set up now. To exploit this you can use run command or exploit command. So simply use command run and hit the enter button. Now Metasploit is preparing a payload and it will upload to our target machine. Here you can see it is uploading payload. It have uploaded one image on our target machine. Now we successfully got the meterpreter session. To check whether we are into target machine or not, you can use ls. After ls, you can see there are multiple uh, WordPress files. Means we are successfully connected to our target machine. To get shell access of this, we will use command shell. Before that, if you want more help about this meterpreter, you can use command help. It will give us more information about meterpreter, like which command you can use. So there are multiple commands like upload, search, cat cd, and many more. So just use shell command here to get shell of our target system. We successfully get the shell. It is not showing us anything. We need to stabilize this window. To check whether you are connected to shell, you can use command ls. So it will display files of our target system. Here you can see we are successfully connected to shell. Now to stabilize this window, we will use command python -c single inverted comma import pty semicolon pty dot spawn open round bracket double inverted comma slash bin slash bash. Close that double inverted comma, close that round bracket and single inverted comma. Here you can see it have stabilized our window. Now we can see we are into www-data user and our host name is blog. To check current user, you can use command who am I. Here you can see our user is www-data. To find user flag, you can simply change directory to cd slash home. So home directory contains all the users. Now use ls to list all files. So there is one user bgol. So just change directory to bgol. Use ls. There is one file user.txt. So let's try to cat this. Use cat user.txt. After hitting this, you can see you won't find what you are looking for here. Try header means it's not a user flag. We need to find user flag by another method. So first of all, we need to uh, exilate our privileges. So for privilege exhalation, we need to log in as a root. So like we used in before videos, we can use command sudo -l to check sudo commands permission to particular user. It is asking for www-data password, but we don't know password of this www-data. We know password of kvill user, but not of this www-data user. So just enter any wrong password. Okay, we need to perform another trick to exit our privileges. Okay, to exit privileges, what we can do, we need to find suid. For that, we are going to use find command. You can search in internet for this command. So I'm simply using here find slash slash means our root directory. So it will find everything into root directory hyphen permission hyphen u is equal to yes, then hyphen type. So use f for file, then to greater than slash dev slash null and hit the enter. So it will start finding all the files. Just wait for some time. Okay, there are plenty of files like snap core and slash bin slash mount. There is only one unique file, slash it's a slash user slash sbin slash checker. This is only one unique file. So it is a slash user slash sbin slash checker. It's a checker command. If you want to learn more about this command, you can use ltrace. Okay, so use ltrace and use our command is checker. So after ltrace checker, it's showing us gets environment admin and admin's value is nil, means it's a null value. And when it's a null value, it is showing that not an admin. Okay, to get more help information about ltrace, you can use ltrace hyphen help. So it is showing that ltrace a library call tracker. Okay, now we need to uh, Just add any value into this admin user. Currently it's a null value. We can add any value into this admin user, because when its value is null, it is showing that not an admin. So just try to add any value into this. Use command. First of all, use command checker and see what it's giving us error. So it is showing that not an admin because our value is nil. Now try to add any value into admin. So use command export admin is equal to and give any value. You can give any value to admin like abc xyz demo 1 2 1 2 3 anything. Just give any value here. I'm giving here 1 2 3 and hit the enter. Now just try to ltrace checker. Use ltrace checker. It is showing that value of admin is 123 and set UID is -1. Now it is not showing that not an admin. It is not giving us error. Just try use checker. After using checker, you can see we are successfully logged into root user. Means we have successfully exited our privileges to root user. You can check by whoami command. Now just use sudo /root and use ls to find root flag. So root directory contains root flag. It's a root.txt. To display the content of this, use command cat root.txt and it's our root flag. Simply triple click this and copy our root flag. After copying this, open our web browser and try to paste it into our task. So open web browser, go to try hack me and into root.txt text field, just paste our copied root flag. Here, just you paste our flag by Ctrl V and click on submit. After submitting this, you can see our answer is correct. Now we need to find user.txt file. So we tried to find it into slash home folder, but it was incorrect. So instead of that, we will use command find to find user.txt on our target system. So here use command find slash. So what slash will do? Slash will try to find each and every file and folder into parent directory. So that's why we are using here slash. Now use hyphen type to enter file type. So it's a file. So we are going to use here hyphen type is f. It's not a hyphen f, it's only f. Thereafter we need to find file user.txt. So for that we will use hyphen iname and iname will be user.txt. So enter user.txt in double inverted comma. Now use to greater than slash dev slash null. This command will find user.txt file in parent directory. Simply hit enter button after this. After this you can see there are total two files. First one is home visual user.txt. So nothing was there, and another one is media usb user.txt. We need to cat this media usb user.txt. So use cat slash media slash user slash usb slash user.txt. Hit the enter button. We successfully captured the flag. Copy this flag by triple clicking on this. Right click and copy. Open web browser and paste our user flag here. Click on submit and our answer is correct. Now another question is where was your user.txt found? So it was in slash media slash usb. Click on submit. We have successfully completed our task 1. Now we need to complete our task 2. So just minimize this task. Now open task 2. It's a credits. So it is showing that the images used in this room have been used with the author permission. Okay, nothing is there. You just simply need to click on completed. So we have successfully completed our challenge. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. If you are interested in learning ethical hacking, penetration testing or cyber security, then you can enroll into my course. I have given my course link into description. You can simply check it out.